Good morning, students. Now we have come to the last part of the poem Sonnet, and that is conclusion part. In the last video, we discussed questions given in textbook, and this video we are going to discuss the conclusion and also review learning objectives. So let us check what we have learned, what we wanted to learn. Whatever is seen, you will be seeing in the next two lines, in the next two pages, this page, next page, in green color, they are all what we discussed that we are going to learn. But before that, whatever I mentioned in this, learnt in this chapter is just a small list. This again, wherever I mentioned, I am repeating the same paragraph. Each one of you may have learnt more than what is mentioned by me. You can note all such new learnings in your notebook so that you can follow them whenever you come across similar situations. So the important point here is always think what you have learned, and the second important point is you should write down, note in your notebook whatever you have learned. Then only you will not forget, as well as you will be able to follow and apply these new learnings in future, not only in textbook or not only in in the exams, but also in your life also. Whenever you come across similar situations, you will be able to apply this. When you write, you will always remember automatically. Now we will go to the next page. So we saw we have to learn knowledge, skills and values. So we have discussed in the beginning that we will be gaining some knowledge on nature's gift in the form of varieties of trees. We have learnt about the contrast in different trees' leaves: mango deep green, tamarind light green, seamalls bright red, and also in tree trunks palm grey, as well as one more is there. We have understood how this type of contrast appear more beautiful than dull unvaried green. That is, most likely many of you would have felt, yes, trees with a lot of different colors, various trees, different colors, leaves in a garden will definitely look better and interesting when compared to a dull unvaried green, which is nothing but a lawn. We have also understood the meaning of some new words, right? Startling, I remember immediately because we have written that bright red like a trumpet. Okay, so let's go to the next page where we will see the next thing which you are supposed to learn, that is skills by dividing the poem into parts. Hope you all remember we have divided the poem into 4 stanzas, and the rhyming words we also saw ABBA, ABBA, CD, CD, E, E. So like this, if you remember, by this we have improved some more learning skills by dividing the poem into parts. So learning skills we have improved from this poem. And values. Extend the values learnt in the poem Meadow Surprises, that is, how to take care of our environment so that we can continue to enjoy nature's gift. So, through this poem, we have further understood that nature has so many things. Our duty is to not disturb nature and at the same time do whatever possible for it to continue in the same way it is now. This way, we can also continue to enjoy the nature's gift. Not only that, we are not disturbing, we will also, by not disturbing, we will also enjoy the nature's gift. If we start disturbing that, if we start destroying that, the environment also is gone and we cannot enjoy them also. Whatever benefits we are getting, actually any benefit we get, it's all because of nature's gift only, and we will lose the nature's gift if we destroy that. And important thing, as usual, I have just repeated what we discussed in Meadow Surprises. This is nothing new. Discover nature, don't destroy nature. So what Toru Dutt has done, she has discovered nature, that is, she is discovering nature by enjoying in her garden different contrasting leaves, and also she is writing about not just leaves, the trunk in between different colors, the startling red, and through the bamboo which she feels is the loveliest, how the moonlight is falling on the closed lotus leaves which looks like a silver cup. So she is enjoying because she is not destroying the nature. So similarly, we can also discover nature wherever, whatever you see. Look around wherever you go and discover what nature has in store. Many things nature has in store, and do not destroy nature. Use environment friendly items. And again the same question last time in Meadow Surprises, I am sure every one of you would have noted down two things what you have done. Now again, on seeing this poem also, today you have gone through this, whatever two environment friendly things you have used today, take your notebook and write. When the school reopens, I am going to see this also. This is in addition to what we saw in Meadow Surprises. This is for this poem, that is sonnet. For sonnet poem also, you have to write two more things, two environment friendly items which you have used today. And in this video, we have discussed conclusion and reviewed learning objectives, discover nature and don't destroy nature. And the next video is not applicable, we will see in a different chapter. And a few questions as usual. Pause the video, note down the questions, and then move on. And that's all for this video, and that's all for this. You can both are once again, I'll just tell you, yes, this is a mistake. What I'm doing, I'm cutting this page. Don't use this page. This is exactly repeat of Meadow Surprises page. So you can remove this, you can ignore this, and then you can go to this page only. Yes, this is for this poem. This is for sonnet poem, that is for Meadow Surprises. Since you already done it, you can ignore that. This you can answer. You can note down and answer this. Yes, and then we'll move on to the next page. And that's all for this video. That's all for this chapter sonnet. Hope all of you have enjoyed learning this poem from me, and you also together read and understood, and you will be able to answer any questions asked in this sonnet poem. And thank you once again for patiently listening to me in all these 4 videos.